Hi everyone, and welcome back to some more Humankind, where we are playing a build that goes to turn 250. And we are currently on turn 151. I'm up to around 1000 science per turn. So hopefully I'll be able to showcase some industrial era stuff. Here, we are over 1000 now. Right now we are about to finish a settler in our capital, and then I will send him west to start colonizing the New World a little bit. I'm actually looking forward to that because during opendev Victor I did manage to colonize the New World a little bit, but it wasn't really enough because 150 turns wasn't enough time. Hey, we got a privateer from that. That is nice. That is a nice ship right there. It also appears as a neutral pirate army and does not cause grievances. And we got that for free. Very nice. And here's another one. Okay then, I certainly don't mind. I think they can enter ocean, no problem. Okay, so there's the settler. I can send him like with a horseman as an escort. Also upgrade them to knights. Might as well.
Relax.
Now I don't want to talk with you. You're not important enough. Okay, let's go then. So now we can enter ocean tiles, no problem, because we have the technology. Okay, so I think it's best if I just keep the cogs around here, because they can't really enter ocean tiles safely, but the privateers can. So I'll just use privateers to continue exploring. And now we can finish Machu Picchu a little bit faster, because that's almost done and it's a shared project that will redistribute 50% of the food from the city to all cities. And in that case, that's Akkad, basically. And I will get more food in Akkad once we get that finished. It will also give Akkad more stability. So, okay, let's keep exploring. I want to find some oil if we can. It will be an unknown sea-based strategic resource, so it's pretty obvious when you see it. Yeah, you guys are just going to chill and wait. I guess I'll just settle around here to get the iron and the copper, unless I find something more interesting. But I don't want to spend too much time going west. I just want to colonize something. And then we can keep colonizing from there, especially once that city grows. And as you can see, we're not exactly moving very fast, so getting much further west will take a pretty long time. I'm not willing to wait that long. Yep, you keep exploring. I expected more resources around here. So far it's been a little bit disappointing. New Wonder can be claimed. Okay, we finished Machu Picchu. Well, I could still claim like Taj Mahal and shit. I don't think I will. This one isn't too bad. Plus 100% production towards any shared project. But it will cost me 2000 influence to claim. I think I'd rather wait for the next era. And get the wonders from that era. Yeah, we are going to do that. I might also still need influence, you know, for my new cities that don't exist yet, but they will exist soon enough. This island looks interesting. Okay. Carry on then. Let's keep moving. Still no oil, sadly. I guess I might have to liberate it from my neighbor. Alright, how about the unique district here? Send in science, we'll get that. Yeah, I'm really not interested in this. Nope, sorry. Anyway, so I could grab another settler if I want to, that is an option. I could also get a few more units, because remember, each settler will cost me free population. Because the city they start will also have free population. Let's get tourney fields. That will make units cheaper, which will probably be useful in the long run. Okay, so now that we finished the wonder, we probably want slightly more food in Akkad. How about a hamlet? Yeah, that's 25 food, 22 production. Definitely want that. And a +1 slot of each type, which is quite useful as well. Okay, this hamlet would be useful in worms. That's +22 production. I can get +19 from a maker's quarter, so let's grab that really quick. That's only one single turn. There's furnace steel. So in 7 more turns we'll unlock a new strategic resource. Hopefully I have some of that. How are the yields here? Not that much food around here. I could get a coastal city. I think we should go further west, because this is not that good for a city. I'd rather have more food, so I guess we'll go further west, it's fine. We found a neutral city, okay. And we found a wonder. Lake Hillier. Interesting. Well, I could conquer this later, but it's very far away from any of my cities. It would take a while to actually get an army all the way there. If I do it, it's going to be later. Probably like much later. Keep moving. This would be an okay spot. So in theory I could like disembark here and then go on foot. I could also like settle somewhere in this area. There is some food over here. This might be a nice spot. I could have harbors on both sides. This is new, that was not here before. Let's keep moving. So, okay, that was the unique district. I could still get one more for +23 food. I mean, science. And the -4 production, but that part doesn't really matter that much. Okay, let's grab it. While I can still build it. Because I want to be able to once I progress to the next era. With that said, we will not be progressing to the next era in the near future. I'm still nowhere close to being able to do that. Let's make units cheaper here, in case I'll need to recruit some. This is a pretty nice city now, considering it doesn't have any extra territory attached to it. Because it kind of can't, unfortunately. 150 science, that's not too bad. Not exactly amazing when I'm getting 1000, but it's science for free. I won't say no to that. Can't complain about free yields. Still no oil. Okay, we got the tourney fields. We can get the armory, so that would give our units more experience per iron that we have. That is worth it. A high furnace is also useful, let's grab that. In all our cities actually. Probably. Yeah, we should get that in all cities. We are up to 460 industry now. And this will go like much higher once we get to industrial era. We can also see the new resource now. So, do we have it? We know our neighbor has it. Yes, we got one here, good. This is mine. And that's it, we got one. Looks like we only got one. Well, that's still better than nothing, I'll take it. So this is still unknown, this is unknown. Hopefully it's like coal or something. Okay, well, we have one, that's good. I'm glad we got at least one. We can't hook it up yet, but we'll be able to do that in 4 turns. If I can find some unknown resources in the new world, I will settle them for sure. But I don't know. I'm looking, okay? We haven't found any just yet. So I think we'll be settling right here. Unless I find something more attractive. Something with a resource. So, okay, what's next? Slightly more food wouldn't hurt. How about a hamlet? 14 food, 25 production. Yep, we could grab that. I don't really need the extra slots right now, however. I think we would be better off with more food at the moment. So more food it is then. Worms could probably still use more food. Well, worms could actually use a hamlet. So let's get that hamlet, shall we? That's more useful in this situation. Keep going. It's weird how, like, it doesn't show you the full move right away. You saw that? Not sure what's happening with that. Not attacking the neutrals, I have better things to do. Again, we are still looking for something useful to colonize. Let's see what we can find. It's unlikely they will attack me. They will actually get destroyed now. Or not. I could have stayed there and forced them to destroy themselves. Keep going. So, let's see. The hamlet can wait for now. Let's grab that high furnace. Oh, we should grab this. Not sure if I want to sidetrack, but... armory. Especially in Akkad. We can go north. I don't expect to see anything there. Oh no, there's some land over there as well. Nothing overly interesting over here. Okay, let's grab this really quick. We got a unit. We got another privateer. Okay! So that's 3 privateers I got basically for nothing. Okay, back to our capital here. So 333 production now. Let's see, food looks okay for the time being. We could grab another hamlet. Okay, now this one is worth it. Check this out. 48 food, 33 production. Yup, definitely want that. We already got the hamlet in Worms. Let's maybe get some stability now. It looks like I already got the buildings, so that will have to be the commons quarter. So I'll sacrifice 2 food to get 20 stability here. This is fine. Carry on. Okay, now we can get the resource hooked up. Any oil here? You never know. No, unfortunately not. Okay then. So I could explore on foot a little bit before settling, because there might be some resources to the north. But I can also just grab that territory and attach it to my city. Okay, next up, let's see, let's open the tree and see what we can get. I could get theology really quick to get more research. Let's do that. Can't go wrong with more research. Okay, let's see, Akkad. 466 production. Looks good. I guess we can get some more food and gold. Population is looking better. You can get like way more population than this later on. You can easily get well over 100. If you like big cities, you can have some pretty damn big cities in this game, I can tell you as much. You can go pretty damn tall in this game. Which I like, because I like going tall. Alright, so next up, let's get some of the cheap infrastructure here. That's Akkad. What would a hamlet be worth? 23 food, 21 production. Okay. Let's get the turning fields. Because some of the later units are really expensive in terms of production. It's definitely not a waste building that infrastructure. Oh hey, potential privateer for free again. Okay, nice. We set foot on an uninhabited continent. As the first ones. So this looks like a nice spot. And we'll reveal like some more fog if we go there. So, sounds good, let's go there. If I find a resource, I will settle it for sure. And we found a great blowhole. Nice. Okay then, +4 science and coastal water. That is not too bad. Okay, I might grab a hamlet for this city. That's not as good as I hoped. Oh yeah, on the next turn we can hook up the resource. No, I can already hook it up, right. That's also +11 science and +5 production. Unfortunately, I only have 1, but better to have 1 than 0. Obviously. We got theology. Keep moving. 100 gold. That's not as useful, but okay. I should actually work on gold a little bit, but don't worry, we will. One step at a time. Copper. That's not quite what I wanted to see, but okay. Still no oil. Horses, also not that useful for me. Okay, let's get that science building. What's going on? 500 gold is quite a lot. But I guess it might be worth it. I don't know the outcome of this event. We could get an army. Okay, let's try 500. I don't know what the outcome of that is going to be. Let's see if it's worth spending 500 gold for. Now we definitely want Alchemist Workshop to get that +10% science. And Apothecary is interesting too, +1 stability per researcher. Now the Alchemist Workshop uses iron and copper, which means you cannot actually build it if you don't have that iron. If you don't have it, you have to try buying it from someone. That requires a trade everything agreement. So strategic resources are even more important in this game than they are in Civ. Okay, so now we have two different options to settle this, which is you can get a regular outpost, just like you can at any other stage of the game, or you can use found city option with your settler. And when you found a city, you get an instant city. And not only you get free population, you also get 1125 production, and you get a bunch of infrastructure for free. So we'll get it right here. And there we go, it's a city right away. So now we can spend that production. Let's see, we probably want more food to grow this city faster. We probably want a harbor. So a harbor would be worth 20 food and 40 science. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Absolutely no-brainer. We'll get it on this side. So we'll finish that as soon as possible. Then we will probably get Maker's Quarter, because I will need some production, for obvious reasons. And after that, either another Maker's Quarter, possibly a hamlet. That's an option. We could also get that copper mine improved. I think I might get an early hamlet. This would be a good one. Okay, so let's do it like this. That's reasonable. Okay, we should probably grab that harbor here. It's not that... Okay, yeah, this is good. Look at this. 14 food, 91 science. This culture I'm playing right now is so good for that. If you can have a lot of harbors, that's going to be a lot of science. It almost makes like this +9 look crap. Because it kind of is. Okay, let's keep exploring then. Maybe we can still find some unknown resources. That is what I'm looking for. Oh, here, we can settle this for sure. So I'll just get an outpost here and then attach it to my territory. That's the idea. Now we can grab this ruin, point of interest or whatever. Discovery, I guess. And this will be our next outpost, I guess. But let's maybe reveal some of the territory to the north. There might be something even better over there. It's not like anyone is going to steal that from me. It's incredibly unlikely, not gonna happen. Let's get stone walls just in case. Upgrade these guys. Actually, I don't really have to upgrade them yet. Yeah, let's not do that yet. Because in a sense, it's not always an upgrade. Because actual gunner units need to have a direct line of sight, while longbowmen do not. And longbowmen are still like pretty damn strong. Okay, another hamlet possibly. That's one option. Another maker's quarter would be plus 26. Food looks fine for now. Let's get another maker's quarter. That's plus 26 production. Akkad. Plus 28. That would give me over 500 basically. Okay, let's do that. And in our new city, okay, we already finished that entire queue. We still have 47 production surplus, which is not much, about half turn. So I'm thinking another maker's quarter to get more production right away. Yep, and then probably some stability building. Meaning public fountain. Let's check the assignments. So it will grow in 2 turns no matter what I do. We can speed up maker's quarter, however. Here. That's reasonable. Keep one guy on food. Oh, nice. Maybe another privateer for free. I wouldn't mind. Okay, so I had to skip forward a few turns because I had some weird technical issues. It's dealt with now. You haven't really missed anything. I started to build, or even already finished to build that building, whatever it was called. Whatever was unlocked with alchemists. With alchemy. Alchemist Workshop, that's it. So that's plus 10% science. I already built that in most of my cities. And also, I'm about to claim this territory over here for my new city. So this is going to be a nice production boost. Free food, 31 production. Works for me. Let's grab that. So that's going to be a regular outpost, and then I'll have to pay influence to attach that outpost. That's how it's going to work. We can still build an armory in Babylon, so we'll do that. And in Worms, we are up to 16 population in Worms, which is quite nice. Stability is at 60, so we could grab one more commons quarter after the charcoal kiln. This is a really nice city considering it doesn't have any extra territory attached to it. I'm glad I captured it. Okay, so there's the outpost. How much to actually attach it? 238, that's like nothing. Let's just attach it right away. And then we can connect the resource. Here we go, done. Okay, and I can still grab more land. We should check out this area, there might be something interesting down there. But other than that, there aren't too many resources around here. We'll just reveal whatever is inside the fog. And see what's going on there. I already explored a lot, as you can see. We will keep exploring. We can actually use auto-explore, and I might just do that. We can still build a harbor on the lake. It's definitely worth it for these kinds of yields. Look at that science. I'm not going to pass on science bonus like that. How's our science now? Yeah, see? 1461. That's pretty nice. On turn 175. That basically makes that research quarter look bad. So yeah. We can still get that unique district. So I will not be able to build it forever. We might as well grab one. While we are able to. And let's use auto-explore on this guy. He can do his thing. I think I'll just use auto-explore on all of them. To speed things up. So let's do that. Let's see how good of a job they will do with that. Oh yeah, we are still attaching it. I was confused there for a moment. Let's go check out the fog. And in Akkad, let's see. Don't think we need another hamlet right now. There's not much infrastructure I need anymore. There's still some we can get, so I will get it. Here's another building that will help our science. 2 buildings even. University and printing house. So more science from researchers, more researcher slots, and more science on research quarters. So that's going to be nice. Let's grab that and back to Auto Explore. Okay, this is where we're going, like I said. Let's see if there's any resource over there. I hope so. Not worth paying 800 to rush that. That's a bit too much for something that will be finished on the next turn. Back to our capital. Yeah, so let's get the science bonuses. That's why I unlocked them to begin with. We can get some stability first. That will be quick enough. And you can see how much the production costs are increasing already. I need almost 2000 production to build a university and a printing house. So that 400 production doesn't look as good anymore when you look at these production costs. And they will go up like way more in industrial era. So we could unlock the train station. So that allows you to move your units between train stations at the cost of 1 movement point. It will also unlock coal. So let's get that. I definitely want to get coal, assuming we have some. Hopefully it will be like one of these. We'll find out soon enough. But that's what I'm counting on. We got 3 unknown resources. I just need at least one of them to be coal, basically. We'll find out. This is a bit of a weird terrain. Okay. That territory might be nice for yields, if nothing else. Let's grab a commons quarter real quick. It looks like I might need it. This looks fine. Minus 240 is okay. Alright then. One more commons quarter for worms. 50%. I think I can still get an aqueduct here. No, we built it already. Okay then. So, commons quarter. Right here. Okay, let's grab that. Artistic expression. This is an interesting bonus. I don't think I want either. I actually don't, no. Not useful enough. In a sense, that's almost a penalty for me. Here's another star. So we need all the stars to get our industrial era culture. Hopefully we'll get there. Okay, so this territory looks nice, it just doesn't have any resources, which is disappointing. We got horses, but horses is not what I was looking for. I was looking for something a little bit more modern, you know. Okay. I guess I'll grab it for the yields. There's the commons quarter. Now we can work on the science. This is interesting. I need to watch my back because someone could actually declare war on me. Am I stronger than them still? We are much more powerful. That does not mean they will never attack me. They could definitely attack me at some point still. So I think we need to work on our defenses. At least a tiny little bit. Yeah, we should do that. Let's get some units. What are the best units we can get right now? This guy. Yep. And I guess I could upgrade the longbowmen, but their defensive bonus is actually really good. And when I upgrade them, I will need direct line of sight, while longbowmen do not need direct line of sight. Well, either way, we will get some more units for defense. I might even get some more units in my other cities. Well, not this one, because that's the new world. But I most likely will. Okay, slightly more food per farmers, that's fine. Let's colonize this for the yields. Okay, this is going to be nice. No resources, but this is still going to be useful. So, over here. Yeah, we could get a few more units here. It wouldn't hurt. But before we do that, let's build an armory. Because that's an experience bonus. We want that. Another harbor. Certainly, down here. Yep, look at that. That's so good. If someone attacks me, I can pay some gold to rush a few units. Someone just picked the Ottomans, okay. But 2000 gold is not actually that much. Okay, which one is it going to be? 2618, 2422. Okay, 2422. I guess that will be happening on the next turn. And then we'll attach it right away. Maybe one more commons quarter. To make sure we can handle it in terms of stability. But this is going to be it. Steam engine researched. So now I can get the train station. We can also get colony blueprint. But this requires coal. Do we have coal? Yes, coal right here. Nice. And the other resources? This is also coal, and this is still unknown. This is perfect, because this is still something I haven't unlocked, which is good. And we have 2 coal resources. Let's connect that right away. Obviously. And then we can build train stations. So that will allow us to move units instantly between the cities at the cost of 1 movement point. Well, not between cities, between like the actual train station. Because I can pick where to actually build it. So, now this can only be built once per territory. Meaning like this city can have 2 of them because this city has 2 territories. Or 3. Yeah, 3. So I guess we should build it in the middle of the road. That just makes the most sense as far as I'm concerned. Now this is still a district, which means it will get the stability penalty. It seems we might want some more commons quarters. Yeah, right here. That's plus 35. Wait, what's this district? It's a market quarter. I don't really care about the market quarters. I'm going to replace that. I literally don't care about market quarter. Let's replace that. We need the stability. A non-aggression pact is fine. Again, I don't really want to go to war because I don't have the time for that. If they attack me, I will obviously defend myself. But if they don't attack me, I will just ignore them. I'm hoping to maintain an army strong enough that they will not be willing to go to war with me. That's my plan. So I can get a train station in Worms. I actually don't know if I will be able to use it here. It's technically on the same landmass, you know, but it's not directly connected to my territory. So I actually have no idea how this is going to work, or if it's going to work. That's one of the things I wanted to test. So let's grab it like over here or so. I don't really want to replace anything that has existing yields. So I think this is acceptable. I'm curious to see how this is going to work. Okay, so let's maybe get heavy infantry, because that will also give us +1 unit slot for each army. That's more useful than the actual unit I'm unlocking, but the unit is also fine. Yeah, that's too expensive to rush. Don't worry, train station can wait. Surely we will not be able to use this one, because that would be weird. I'll still test it, you know, for science, but I assume you can't use a train station on literally another continent. That would be weird. That would be very weird. Still, there's no reason not to build it and test it, you know? Another star, nice one. So, it's already done. Let's just, like, move these guys there. Here we go. So, like, not sure how exactly this is going to work. Just, like, move? We'll see. I haven't used them, like, before. This is the first time. So, I'm looking forward to finding out how exactly this will function. I'll just upgrade this longbowman. Here. Okay. So... stability looks better. Wait, that's like the new world. Never mind. I think I'll still need more stability here. Let's grab one here for plus 30. That should handle the stability for a while. There's heavy infantry research. Now we can get a train station here. So, I would say, again, in the middle of the road, right here, that just makes the most sense, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, this road goes like left, north. Okay. Can we speed it up? Not really. Money is the least important right now, so we'll focus on food, science, and industry. Okay, that's the university. Stability looks fine. Let's hook up the coal first. There you go. And then we'll get the train station. I have to think about this location. Could be a bit further to the west. Okay, well, right now I only have one, so I can't use it. Let's get high furnace or another unit. Especially now that I have that slot. Maybe other type of unit. We can get that great swordsman. I guess he's not that bad. Okay, military architecture. I don't think I'll be using a trebuchet. At least I have no plans to do that. Let's check what we can get. There are some industrial era techs I can work on already. Like this one. So that's whale fishing. And that requires coal. That's +1 food on coastal water and lake. So that's nice. Way more food. More money from trade routes. A steam frigate. And ironclad. I think we'll grab it if only for whale fishing. I have the coal, so might as well do it. Plus 10% food, yes, see? Several infrastructure buildings already require coal. Industrial silos require 2 coal. Strategic resources are extremely important in this game, like way more important than in Civ. So I'm not sure how I feel about that if you consider my luck with things like coal. You know what I'm talking about if you watch my games. Okay, so I guess we should have one like somewhere over here. Maybe this spot. That is a road, so this is acceptable. Okay, let's do that then. So I'm thinking right here. Let's do it. Looking forward to testing it. That's the new world. Let's attach that right away. Stability looks fine. Okay, now. Let's see. Another maker's quarter probably wouldn't hurt. And then probably one more commons quarter. That sounds reasonable. And then I could get a settler, like from this city, once it gets enough production. So that I won't have to, like, sail all the way west, you know. There's the great swordsman, merge him with our army. There we go. And now I can upgrade these guys as well to great swordsmen. And this is a decent army for now. So, next up. Stability looks fine. We can get that high furnace. Maybe Artisan Workshop first, because that's faster. Babylon also needs a train station. So this one could be like further west, for example. There's a road here. So it could be like basically next to that harbor. That's an interesting idea. Literally right here. Okay, sure, works for me. Let's do that. I just want to see how exactly that's going to work. We are about to find out in like a turn or two. Akka, the last one pop, it's at 27 now. I guess it will need more food. We'll worry about that later. We can still have one more harbor, so that's still worth it. Definitely worth it. Okay, so can we do this yet? Can we do it from here? So how does this work? Do I just like move? I assume we can't use this one because it's not directly attached. I assume that will be the case, but I wanted to find out for sure. Okay, I mean, that's completely fair.
Moving heavy weaponry.
I just want to see how exactly it works in terms of UI. So this one is done. If we move here, there's no clear indication like where it's another train station, is there? Let's wait for this one to finish, that will be done on the next turn. But we have one here. So how does this work? I'm a bit confused now. There doesn't seem to be like any special option. I'm actually a bit confused how exactly this works. Okay, let's wait one turn. Okay, we'll wait one turn and then check on the next turn. So yeah, since this is one per territory, I could still build one like over here. And I probably will later, but hold on, let's get more food. Here. More food for the city. This one looks fine on food at the moment. Okay, so how fast could I get a settler right now? 4 turns, that's pretty fast. Okay, let's get slightly more production first. There is a river, so that will be useful. We got another station. So how does this work? Okay, I'm kind of confused. Let's try this one, because that's almost finished. Well, that is finished. It's possible they have to be like directly connected with a road, but there is a road that directly connects this. It's kind of hard to see, but it's there. It is all connected to my territory. So, like, I'm not entirely sure how exactly this works. Rails allow to travel instantly from one train station to another. Oh, hold on. It generates rails towards neighboring train stations. So you have to build train stations in neighboring territories and then like connect them. So if I want to move from here to here, I need a train station in each adjacent territory. So that makes sense now. And each one will cost 10 stability. So now I need a train station here. And once I build this one, I should be able to move between here and here. Because then it will generate rails. So that's the idea. Okay, well, we can do that. So let's just grab one, like, hold on, let me think about this for a second. Up here would be fine, down here would be fine. This is also a separate territory. I'm thinking up here. This is also like a road. Okay, this is reasonable. Let's do that. We'll finish the farmer's quarter first. Okay, I see how this works now. I guess I should have read that first. Reading is overrated, alright? So now this one is done. Now if I want all of them to be connected, again, I need one like around here. So, like this is fine. This will all cost stability, but we can afford it with more common squatters. I suppose I didn't need the one in Worms, so I could replace it with something else. Probably a good idea. Let's replace it with something that gives us, like, yields. The Mogals feel differently. Auto-explore seems to work quite nicely. Okay, let's move into that rail station. So this one will be finished on the next turn. The main thing I want to see is whether the UI gives you a clear indication which railway station you can move to, you know? Kind of like in Civ, where you can clearly see where you can airlift. I want to see how exactly that works. So we got that railroad. Yeah, so there is not really a clear indication. You can just see that you can move quickly when you try to move normally. So it's basically an instant move, like this. So this is how it works, right here. Definitely useful to have them, I mean, clearly. But I think I would have liked like a more clear indication when you look at it. Because if you look at the map like this, it's not very obvious that like this is actually where you can move to instantly. It just isn't. I think it should be a bit more obvious on the UI. Maybe I'm nitpicking. It's possible I'm just nitpicking too much. But that's how I feel about this right now. I think it should be more obvious. So we can move like so. Oh, and then I have to like actually move all the way with the animation and shit. Okay, now I don't like that part too much. I have to actually wait for them to move. I can do something else while I do that, but I need to wait for them to finish that move. Okay, so in case we end up fighting our neighbor to the south, we should grab a railway station down here. In case I'll need to send reinforcements. So we'll do that, and then we'll build a commons quarter. Here. I guess commons quarter could be first. It's not like I'm going to war right now. Okay, so well, we know how that works now. And once this one is done, I will be able to move instantly, like from east to west. All the way. So that is really good for logistics. I'm just not necessarily sure if I want to watch that animation every single time. Probably not. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's our new city. I'll grab a colonist soon. We are on turn 194 now, so we have 56 more turns. There's the propeller research. So do I have to do anything special, or is it active right away? As long as we have coal. I think it's active right away, as long as we have coal. Oh no, right, it's like an actual infrastructure upgrade you have to build. Fair enough. So we'll do that, definitely. The railway station is done, so I can pick up this army now. And I should be able to move them all the way west. Yep, actually no. Is it done yet? I think we're missing one on the way. So here's one. Are we missing one on the way? Oh, is it because they're blocking the way? Can you block a train station like that? Or are we just missing one in this territory? Hold on. This territory right here. I think it's because they're blocking it. Are you kidding me? You can just block it like that with one shitty archer? That's like ancient era unit. If that's true, that is really annoying. And you already know that I'm not a big fan of having open borders with AIs in Civ, because they can block you and your units in some circumstances. If this is actually how it works, I'm not a big fan of that at all. Like, absolutely not. Okay, what else can we get from industrial era here? We could get industrial silos right away. Probably worth it. We could also get the sawmill here, +2 industry on district producing industry. And the factory, +2 industry per workers. So the factory requires 2 copper, 2 iron and 1 coal. So you need to have all that to be able to build it. And see, I can't build a hospital because I don't have enough resources for that. I would have to actually get it somewhere myself or buy it from someone. I should be able to buy it from someone, but you still have to do that. So, did that guy move?
To what do I owe?
No, I don't want to talk with you. Did he move? Okay, he moved. Can I use the station now? Yeah, see, now I can go all the way west. So if you actually stand on somebody's train station, you will block it. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. If I were at war with someone and I had to move my units to the other end of my territory, this would actually prevent me from doing that. Even if it's somebody friendly blocking it. I'm not really a huge fan of that. I guess you can just stick a unit there to protect it. You might have to do that, just to make sure nobody will block it when you need it the most. Okay, we can start the settler now. I need to look around if I actually want to settle anything. We could get more industry or more food real quick. House stability. More stability. However, that's going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching all the way to the end, I appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. And as I mentioned before, I will be also streaming Humankind on Twitch when I'm able to do that. So if you haven't followed me on Twitch but you are interested, check it out at twitch.tv/Marbozir. And I'll see you next time.